Now, this is going to be a bit of an embarrassing story. Okay. Oh well, I don't care. So, here we go, story time. Well, so if you've read the title, then you already know what's coming. But, so let me explain what happened. I was living in the Philippines for a year. I'm from the Philippines, and I never really grew up there, as I was moved to England when I was 3, I think. So I went back to the Philippines for a year just to try out what it was like over there. And obviously, I went to school there. I mean, I couldn't skip school. I mean, as much as I'd love to skip school, I had to go to school there. And what we had there was we had 4 quarters in the year, and we have tests at the end of each quarter, and we have it for every subject. And before these tests, I was already feeling pretty shit for the whole day. This was the first test I'd ever done, like since SATs, and that was year 6, and now this is what, year 8, grade 8. So I had a headache for the whole day. I was feeling so shit for the whole day. I was just sitting in class, and I had such a bad headache, and I felt really sick and everything. And it like hurt so much. And so we started our PE exam. This is a PE exam, and everything was going fine. Like I was just doing my questions, and then I started to feel sick, like even more. Like this was hurting now, and I felt really sick, and I needed to throw up or something. And I was standing up, and I was heading to the teacher's desk, but I didn't get very far before I felt something like coming up my esophagus. Something was coming up there, and well, it all just came out on the floor, and it was like a reddish color, and it had parts of hot dog in it from breakfast. Yeah, I had hot dogs for breakfast, fight me. And that happened. Everyone sort of looked at me. They evacuated the room, I think. That's what I remember. Well, they made everyone leave the room as someone was cleaning it, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that happened. So I was taken to the clinic by my friend, and it was all over my face and my uniform, my ID card, everything. And this was because I had my hand over my mouth as it happened, because, you know, you just had to, you know, you see in the movies where when they feel sick, they put the hand over their mouth. I don't know what I did, right? I put my hand over my mouth when I was throwing up, and it sort of just splashed back onto my face, and it was not nice. It was horrible. I was dripping with fucking sick, just dripping off my face. This is horrible to describe. It's horrible. It was horrible. It was so embarrassing. Like, imagine that. You're just having a normal day, and then you just see your mate just throwing up on the floor. How embarrassing would that be for them? I didn't want to come in the next day. Oh God, it was just, I got shit for it, obviously. People said stuff about me as a joke. I didn't really care. And so I was sitting in the clinic, and I was sort of dripping, just like reddish vomit dripping off my chin onto the floor. It's a nice tiled white floor now, just okay. And the nurse called my granddad, and he came to pick me up. And I went to the tap, and I cleaned myself off, obviously, as much as I could. And that happened, so my granddad picked me up. And I guess the upside of it was I missed my PE test that day, which was hard as shit, because you had to memorize this textbook with a load of stuff in it. And that was a thing. So I missed my PE test for that day. I obviously had to redo it later on my own in the staff room. The room was air conditioned, and if you haven't been to the Philippines, then you know. If you have been to the Philippines, then you know it's very hot, very hot. But the downside was I had to go in the next day to do the rest of my exams. Obviously, I had rested, and I had gone to the doctor, and basically that's how I found out That's how I found out that I needed glasses. Because it's really weird, because I went to the doctor, and they said that I was apparently allergic to the trees around the school, and there was something wrong with my eyes, which is a really random thing. And I needed glasses, and it was pretty shit first. Like, I didn't really like wearing glasses at first. I thought I looked pretty weird. I mean, I still do now, but you know, now I like wearing my glasses. I don't really give a fuck. But If you're watching this, my mates who were there in the Philippines, who would probably still remember it, I honestly don't know why I'm reminding them, as it probably slipped from their memory by now. But that's basically the story of me throwing up in the middle of a test and then having to get glasses. And now I've got these hipster glasses that I have to wear around everywhere. And if you are one of those people that were there for that, then okay. I hope you enjoyed the smell of my sick and having to be evacuated from the room. I helped you as well. I got you out of that room. I don't know, actually. I don't remember. They might have been evacuated from that room. They must have, because it was just like sick there. But I can't even remember very much. Oh well, I don't care. But that happened, as I've said multiple times now. That happened. I've said that so many times. Right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy this disgusting story, and I really hope this never happens to you, because it was an embarrassing moment. I had another embarrassing moment, actually, later on in the Philippines, and that was more embarrassing, and it was in front of the whole school, so I'll have to say that for another video. It wouldn't be very interesting, but I don't know, it's content for this dead channel. So, if you've noticed, I have been uploading every day for the past 3 days. That's my record of uploading every day, and this is like my 4th day now or something. So I hope to keep this up. Regular upload schedule. No, there's no schedule. I'm just gonna upload when I feel like uploading. I don't care. Unsubscribe. No, please don't unsubscribe. Just subscribe and whatever. If you want to subscribe, then it's free. It's not gonna cost you anything. So yeah. I hope you have a good day. Don't throw up in the middle of a lesson. Well, in the middle of exam. But you know, at least it didn't happen to you. Or if it has, then tell me how it went in that comment section below. Bye.